Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So was that a world-class semifinals for the ages, or what? What a show. In just a moment, the final scores of the evening, but as you know, Friday night is a very special night for Drum Corps International. In just a moment, we will welcome several hundred new members into this extended family that we call Drum Corps as the 2013 class officially ages out. We have others that we want to recognize here tonight too. Yeah! I think they're ready to do this. Before we get to our age outs who are chomping at the bit to get down here on the field, we have some folks we'd like to recognize with scholarships, our volunteers of the year, and our newest members of the Drum Corps International Hall of Fame. Let's begin with the George and Patsy Bonfiglio Scholarship. The 27th Lancers Foundation is a nonprofit organization founded by the Bonfiglio family that honors their parents, George and Patsy Bonfiglio. One of DCI's founding fathers, George Bonfiglio's love and dedication to the Drum Corps activity still lives on through the 27th Lancers Foundation. The 2013 recipients of the George and Patsy Bonfiglio Scholarship are Daniel Hoffman of the Boston Crusaders and Michael Joseph Corey Jr. from the Bluecoats. The scholarship presented tonight by Bonfiglio daughters Denise and Janine McWilliams. To learn more about the Bonfiglio Foundation or to make a donation, please visit www.27thlancersfoundation.com. The Dutch in DCI Foundation was started in 2006 with the goal of supporting talented young performers from the Netherlands who wanted to march in a DCI drum corps. Since 1980, more than 150 Dutch citizens have participated in the annual DCI tour, many who are now instructors or adjudicators in the Netherlands. Tonight, the chairman of the Dutch and DCI Foundation, Robbie Overvliet, is awarding 4 $1,000 scholarships to the Dutch and DCI class of 2013. They are Erwin de Jong from the Colts, Martin van Walraven from Spirit of Atlanta, Koen Otten with Blue Knights, and Talita van der Vanguard from Carolina Crown. Every year, SOME sponsors the Jim Ott Scholarship. This scholarship was created in memory of the legendary drum corps brass arranger and instructor Jim Ott. And the scholarship's awarded to a current drum corps member who's pursuing higher education in the music field and who demonstrates leadership qualities. This year's Jim Ott Scholarship is presented to Dominic Zanaboni from Phantom Regiment. The award presented by Rick Cacombe and Mike Canote of SOME. Well, the Friends of DCI program has been around now for more than 30 years, and for the last 7 seasons, generous contributions from the members of the Friends of DCI have allowed for the Friends of DCI Scholarship Program. These scholarships, awarded to Corps members, assist with educational funding to help in their return to the classroom after participating in the Drum Corps International Tour. Tonight's awards are presented by Friends of DCI members Karen Cargie, as well as Terry and Jackie Buck, and this year's scholarship recipients are Ethan Munger from Santa Clara Vanguard, and Brady Gaskin from Phantom Regiment. Our next scholarship was created by charter members of the Friends of DCI, Ken and Patty Richardson. The Richardson Scholarship is awarded each year to 2 corps members who wish to apply their skills toward a degree in music education. This year, the scholarships presented by the Richardsons are awarded to Scott Downs from the Blue Devils and Mario Trejo from Boston Crusaders. This is new, and this is very cool because Drum Corps International has the opportunity now to introduce marching music pageantry to a part of the world that really hasn't seen it before, and in particular a country of somewhere north of 1 billion people. This year, Drum Corps International formed a landmark strategic partnership with Motif Music. Motif Music is a music education consulting firm based in Shanghai, China. Through this partnership, DCI and Motif Music are working together to establish programs in marching music education in China. The cultural exchange created by this partnership gives DCI and Motif Music the unique opportunity to bring a wealth of experience and best practices to a vast new group of students and those who instruct them. Motif has created a new fellowship program. Now, this fellowship will provide young American instructors and teachers the opportunity to go to China and teach sound sport and drumline battle programs for 1 year in Shanghai elementary and middle schools. Very cool opportunity. And this year, Motif Music and Sound Sport China is awarding a fellowship to Russell Zavala, staff member with Jersey Surf. Representing Motif Music here on the field with me is the managing director of Motif Music, Wei Ping Shen. It's extremely exciting. Now to the Jim Jones Leadership Award, and this was named for the former director of the Troopers, of course, a founding member of Drum Corps International, who passed away in 1994. The Jim Jones Leadership Award is given each year to 1 world and 1 open class drum major, a drum major who exhibits unparalleled leadership qualities. And tonight, with great pleasure for me, we present the Jim Jones Leadership Award to an open class drum major, chosen by a committee of DCI Hall of Fame members and presented by DCI Hall of Fame member Gene Montrastelli. This year's Open Class Jim Jones Award goes to Jenna Wadula of Legends. She thought she was coming to the field for a field pass interview. She had no idea. Our next award is the Bonfiglio Chairman's Award. And this was named in the memory of founder and longtime director of the 27th Lancers. The George Bonfiglio Chairman's Award is presented annually at the DCI World Championships to a person who's demonstrated extraordinary leadership, service, and effort on behalf of Drum Corps International. Always supportive of others, George Bonfiglio was one of the most beloved figures from DCI's formative years, a gentleman's gentleman. He was thoroughly dedicated to Drum Corps as a great activity for youth. He served as DCI's first chairman of the board and was instrumental in helping direct the organization's initial growth and increased prominence in the marching arts. The recipient of the 2013 George Bonfiglio Chairman's Award is the advisor to the DCI Board of Directors, Mark Stasa. Mark Stasa is a practicing attorney with a drum corps history that includes both marching and instructing. He has served on the DCI Board of Directors and has been an advisor to the board since 1995. Presenting the award to Mark Stasa is current DCI Board Chairman Jeff Fiedler and Bonfiglio daughters Denise and Janine. I hope many of you were able to be with us over in Union Station on Wednesday evening as we inducted the 2013 class of the Drum Corps International Hall of Fame. We inducted 4 more outstanding individuals into the hall. 6 members were first inducted back in 1985, and now with these 2013 inductees, 109 of Drum Corps' most renowned individuals are included in this very distinguished society. To help me welcome the newest class of the Hall of Fame, I'd like to invite all of the Hall of Famers who are here in attendance in Lucas Oil Stadium to join me on the field. Presenting the 2013 Hall of Fame Awards tonight is 1992 inductee and Hall of Fame member Gene Montrestelli. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if I could, I'd like to introduce the Drum Corps International Hall of Fame Class of 2013. First, Marie Chapinski. As an acclaimed member of DCI's judging community, Marie Chapinski has played an essential role in improving and elevating the adjudication process for drum corps performances since the 1970s. Beginning as an instructor at the young age of 18, Marie Chapinski moved quickly into the judging scene, becoming a regular for World Championship events. One of a few qualified in all visual captions and a dedicated mentor and trainer for countless new adjudicators. Ladies and gentlemen, Marie Chapinski. Our next member of the class of 2013 is inducted posthumously as a master of logistics. Bob Lenman, who sadly passed away in March of 2011. Bob Lenman had the ability to bring touring drum corps to a level of proficiency that attributed to higher organizational success and certainly stability. Beginning his work with Phantom Regiment cadets in the early 1970s, Bob Lenman transformed personnel fleets and travel tactics for Phantom Regiment, the Blue Stars, and Star of Indiana, while also developing the legendary DCI Mid-America Championship into a major operation. Accepting tonight in Bob's honor is his wife, Allison. 2013 Hall of Fame inductee, Bob Lenman. And now to Ray Marr. A steadfast leader in the drum corps community, Ray Marr brought to life a once retired Mandarin's drum corps to experience a new era of excellence unlike ever before. Leading as a corps director since the 1980s, Ray Marr steadily grew the Mandarin's success to win a total of 8 World Championship titles in Division II and III competition, including an unprecedented string. No one's done it in any class before. 4 straight world titles from 1996 to 1999. Ladies and gentlemen, 2013 Hall of Fame inductee, Ray Marr. I'm going to go off script for this next one, and that's always dangerous. 1978, I was 16 years old. I was at the YMCA in Moline, Illinois. They had a TV on in the lobby. It was tuned to PBS. There was this marching band looking thing on the TV, and I was captivated. It's what got me into drum corps, a little broadcast. And the guy at the helm is the guy who invented what it means to be a drum corps broadcaster, Steve Rondinero. From television to movie theaters, reliable Rondo has been the face and the voice of Drum Corps International for more than 35 years. Following his years as a performer, he stayed connected to the drum corps community as an instructor and a director for the Watkins Glen Squires and then the Florida Wave, while establishing himself as a news reporter and anchor. Steve Rondinero is, of course, the longtime host of the World Championship broadcast since 1976. He's worked along media icons like Rita Moreno, musician Maynard Ferguson, sportscaster Kurt Gowdy, drum legend and Hall of Famer Dennis DeLucia. Ladies and gentlemen, 2013 Hall of Fame inductee and a great guy, Steve Rondinero. And now, the people with whom drum corps just doesn't get down the road, volunteers. Every year, countless hours of dedication and unpaid efforts are contributed by what amounts to a volunteer workforce of thousands. They support Drum Corps International and the performers. And since 1988, Drum Corps International has honored faithful Drum Corps volunteers. Nominated by their corps staff members and directors, these individuals are chosen by a panel of active Friends of DCI members. Tonight, we recognize 3 Volunteers of the Year. First, Bruce Chafee of the Racine Scouts. Bruce Chafee became a part of the Racine Scouts family as a corps member at the age of 9. Following his marching years, he volunteered diligently, driving and repairing corps buses for Racine as well as other groups. Through the years, he's been recognized as an essential, cheerful team player who's helped make each summer a success and every corps member feel valued. Please help me honor Volunteer of the Year, Bruce Chafee of the Racine Scouts. Next, Eric Hellman of Pioneer. Eric began his service volunteering for the Phantom Legion Drum Corps nearly 30 years ago. Today, Eric Hellman's become a dedicated volunteer for Pioneer and can be seen year-round assisting with bookkeeping and driving buses for the Corps Summer Tour, monthly rehearsals, and winter drum line. Pioneer Volunteer of the Year, Eric Hellman. And our last Volunteer of the Year is from Blue Devils B, Mr. Frank Molina. A drum corps volunteer since 1969. After his 4 children joined the Blue Devils organization, Frank Molina has had numerous roles within the organization, from equipment manager to assistant manager for the organization's junior drum and bell corps to bus driver and president for the Blue Devils B Board of Directors. Ladies and gentlemen, Volunteer of the Year, the Blue Devils B's, Frank Molina. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, or perhaps you don't, I will tell you now. One of the DCI's member corps is celebrating a very special anniversary this year. It is the 50th anniversary of the Colts Drum and Bugle Corps of Dubuque, Iowa. And joining me on the field to play our class of 2013 out here for tonight's age-out ceremony is the Colts Alumni Corps. I'm going to take this off here for just a second. And I want to talk just for a second to our class of 2013, our age-outs. I'll make this short and sweet. Here's what you got to know. Tonight, tomorrow night, whenever it happens for you personally, your drum corps career marching is going to come to an end. But what I want you to know is from tonight to eternity, you, all of you, each and every one of you, is a member of this drum corps family. Come on down to the field and age out. Colts. Ladies and gentlemen, the Drum Corps International Age Out Class of 2013. Drum Corps International's members of the Hall of Fame now passing out age-out pins to our class of 2013.
final four scores. For the Santa Clara Vanguard, 96.5, 96.5. For the Cadets, 96.85, 96.85. For Carolina Crown, 98.25, 98.25. For the Blue Devils, 97.6, 97.6 for the Blue Devils. Here are the 12 finalists for tonight. In order of appearance will be the Blue Stars, Spirit of Atlanta, Blue Knights, Boston Crusaders, Madison Scouts, the Cavaliers, the Blue Coats and Phantom Regiment, Santa Clara Vanguard, the Cadets, Blue Devils, Carolina Crown. Gates will open tomorrow to the Festival Marketplace at 3:30. Opening ceremonies will begin at 5:55, prior to the first course stepping off at 7 p.m. sharp. Now, let's go to the party. The semifinals after party taking place right now at the Omni Siverin Hotel located across from the stadium here at the Pan Am Plaza. If you cannot join us for tonight's after party, be sure to be downtown tomorrow morning for a special drumline battle demonstration happening on Georgia Street at 11 o'clock. Then discover an all-new Sound Sport Festival that will take place at 2:30 in front of Lucas Oil Stadium. We thank you very much for being with us today. Very pleasant good evening. Travel safe. We'll see you here tomorrow. Good night.